With FIFA 23 now in our hands, it's time to take on the toughest challenge on this game. And that challenge is Northeast United. Why, you might ask? Let me explain to you. Going on to FIFA for FIFA 23, you can see the best teams in the world right now sorted by their overall. Liverpool on top. But when you go the other way, you see Northeast United FC, officially the worst team on FIFA 23. The only one with an overall rating of 54, which now officially makes it the toughest challenge to take on out there. I can't wait to take this one on with you guys watching, with me crying inside and just struggling to make this team work. This should be a fun one. Going through the squad right now, you can tell that it is very, very weak, especially in the youngsters department. We are looking at the goalkeeper on a 48 rating there, 19 years old. And honestly, what the hell is that name? I'm going to try and pronounce it. It is Emmanuel. There you go. That's easy. And then the hard part. Lalshan Choo.
You nailed it, Ben. Congrats.
Lalchan Chuaha? Is that the way? I think I got it there. But nonetheless, guys, this team is going to be a struggle to rebuild, obviously. What we're going to focus on immediately is try to get rid of the old and bring in the new. So anyone that is above the age of 30, as always, when it comes down to these rebuilds, will be let go. And there will be somewhat of a focus on the youth academy as well, because I do genuinely feel like we could find some super hidden gems in there. Anything is allowed on this one. We will be doing youth academy only rebuilds later on. This one, though, specifically, let's test out all the things on FIFA 23. Actually, going into the youth academy now, let's see if we have anything in there. We have... Oh! Hey! Looks like it carries over. Now, since I do not have access to the cheat engine, which would help me to drop the rating of Stewart, we will have to go with the way he's set up. The game has given us Lewis Stewart on a 69 rating, which is an insane rating if you consider how low the rest of the team is scored. But at the same time, I genuinely want this to be a tough rebuild. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to release him. This is painful. But I do genuinely want this to be a hard one. And we will go ahead and accept Sorrentino, who hopefully turns out to be a good one. Carlos Sorrentino, 17 years old. He's the one coming into the team as the big youth academy player at first. And then later on, if we do find better ones who are high rated, we earned it through scouting and getting lucky. That one early on is just a little bit too high. 55 rating is totally fine. Right now, the financial situation of the worst team on FIFA 23 is looking like this. We have a current budget of 2 million in the transfer budget and 46k in the weekly budget. But I still haven't figured out, how do you adjust the budget? Please, someone help me here. But we have sold a couple of players already, guys. We have gotten rid of a bunch. You can see these are not big money transfers, but it does amount to a 2 million budget. So right before the season starts in League 2, let's get going with the first purchases. And the question is, how much do we spend on a youth academy scout? The plan for me right now is to bring in Marcus Jeppesen. That will take us away from like 774k. So we'll spend that right now to make sure that we can make moves in the transfer market as well. And since we are in England right now, ideally I would look for English players. But what I want to do right now is, since we are an Indian club, let's go and send a couple of our scouts, or at least one of our scouts, over to India. See if we can find anything. We'll try that for 3 months, and then we'll resort to bigger countries to find bigger talents. But I do want to give a little bit of homage to the country that the club is originated from. So let's go after it. We'll look for any and hopefully find someone. If we do, I'll be very pleased. First signing, and I'm going to show you the cutscenes if you haven't seen them yet. Northeast is signing a centre-back, a Portuguese one coming into our squad. His contract is actually running out, so this is going to be quite helpful to us, my friends. We are looking at Diogo Monteiro coming in from Servette, and he is joining for, what is his rating? 54 overall. I will take that. I'm very happy with that. Let's go into team management and put him straight away into our squad. You have to press triangle from that screen to get to the team management instantly, which is a nice little shortcut. But Monteiro comes in. I want him to be in a starting lineup immediately. I want him to be a big part of our club. Right centre back, only 17 years old, so a long journey ahead for him. and Sorrentino, the youngster, can take over the position of Sig right here as a centre midfielder. Should be quite useful. That is the man from the Youth Academy. But Montero, first actual signing of this rebuild. As you guys know, for me, it's very important to have a good goalkeeper to start off with. So we are going after Giovanni Grotta. And there's one thing I noticed that might be broken already. EA, you might have to fix this, because when you offer a player in a deal plus money and the team doesn't want the player that you offered, for some reason they take the player away and you get to buy the player for extremely cheap. So Grotta, as you guys can see, player is valued at 275k. His contract was not running out. I offered our goalkeeper, who's worth 250k plus 100k on top of that, resulting in a total sum of 350k theoretically. And then they said, no thank you, we don't want the player, but how about 185k in cash? I mean, sure, I'll do it. I noticed that on the previous transfer as well when I tried to swap a player. So just so you guys know, that might be something you can exploit early on in FIFA 23, because let's be honest, who knows if EA will ever fix anything that's broken in career mode, right? So Grotta is the man, 56 rated. He is going to be our goalkeeper for this squad. The next player we are bringing in is coming in from South Africa. Let's go all around the world to find the talents for ourselves. It is Sifama, a decent buy right there. It's only a D rating. He's valued at 350k. We paid 320k. I think that's actually better than just a D. But anyways, he comes into the squad, 55 rated. It says not good enough, but having said that, our right midfielder right now is 55 rated as well, and he's 29 years old. So for me personally, it is good enough. So Sifama takes over the right wing position. As a right midfielder, he is 55 rated as well. I mean, I guess I would like to keep him as a right mid. So we're going to change his position into right midfield to keep the formation the way it is. But we have brought in plenty of players now. Grotta, Montero, Sifama, Sorrentino. And we will now use this team to try and do well. If we get someone from the Youth Academy along the way, you will know about it. Let's get this season started. We don't have that much money left, so I'm done with my transfers for now. After a couple more sales, we are bringing in one more player for this season. It's a right back. It's Bloom, coming in from Switzerland, from Young Boys. He will take over his position with immediate effect. Levin Bloom, Northeast United's probably most expensive purchase. He might be. 520k paid for him. A rating on the price. We love to see it. Excellent deal. Well done, Johnny. And he comes in at a rating of 62. Wow, that's way higher than I thought he would be. That is a massive upgrade upon our team, guys. This guy goes straight into the starting 11. Player valued at 800k, and I got him for 520. Mate, this is incredible. How the hell did I manage to pull that off? Let's go ahead and put him into the starting lineup. Bloom is taking over. And now we basically hope that we can find some players from the Youth Academy. And that's it. So here is the first scout report of the season. The transfer window is done, and we are seeing 72 to 94 potential right here. Rakesh Shah could be a big one. Then we are seeing Devendra Roy. I mean, his value is higher, 230k. The value is very important. 160k on this lad, 150k right there, and then 160k there. I think I'm going to sign the first two. And guys, it will go on. If I find anyone that is definitely worth mentioning, you will see them hopefully along the way of this video. You will not miss one of these players being brought in through the Youth Academy. But hey, sometimes that happens. These are the first ones that are coming in. Well, even though they do seem to have some decent potential on them, these guys are not necessarily great. So as I said before, if I do find anyone massive, they're going to come in straight away and you guys will know about it. But for now, it seems like India has somewhat disappointed with specifically the rating of these players. It is what it is.
Your English is very good.
Lads, India didn't really help us, so I had to go for England straight after. Max Herbert seems to be the best player I've found so far. 350k in value, 6'4" tall. Could be a centre-back ideally, or even a CDM. I would take anything at this stage. So we're going to take a straight look into his stats, and I'm really hoping that this could be someone that we can use in the future. He comes in at a 54 rating, which is not bad. Quite high potential on him. The rest right here, you guys can see they are growing nicely. So Herbert coming in now. We're going to possibly, what is he? CDM. could be a centre-back. He has great physicals on him. Not the best passing. I feel like he should be a centre-back. So we're going to give that to him. Wait how that turns out. But he could be quite a good option for our defense in the future. Already 17 years old. So we can go ahead and promote him when necessary. See, that worked out perfectly. Goes up to a 58 rating as a centre-back, guys. Herbert goes straight into the starting 11. First season finally comes to an end. We did not find too many more talents, so they're not worth showing to you guys. But now, let's see how the team has done. The worst team on FIFA 23. Right here, right now, we are looking at the main man up top who was injured for nearly the entire season. Derbyshire is back, though. He's probably going to be retired next season. We're going to find a replacement for him. Benny in the cam position has done well for himself. He's only 22 years old, so that one has been a good one. Sadly, no picture. Khan on the left midfield spot. On the right, Sifama. 59 rated. That's a +4, I believe. Bloom up to a 65. Montero 58. Herbert coming in with the 59. That is great to see. Lacla has played left back for us. Castañaga is in the CDM spot with a 31 rating. And the goalkeeper that we have brought in, Grotta, up to a 60. And from the Youth Academy, Roy has come in as well. That is one of the only Indian players that we have found. He is a goalkeeper. He's going to be our backup goalkeeper, 56 rated. I'm pretty happy with that. But the question is, where are we in the league table? Because as you can tell, my manager rating isn't too great. Ooh, okay. I mean, I guess it makes sense. We had the worst team and they performed to that level. I mean, we are technically doing better than 2 teams out there. So yes, go Northeast United. But it is obviously not an ideal situation. We need to work on that. And let's take a look at the performances of our players as well, as we usually do. We are looking at Singh coming in with the 19 goals and 2 assists. 21-year-old, +6 this season. Wow, Derbyshire's injury has really helped out this guy. Might be worth holding on to. I did not see that he was playing that much. Sifama, 7-4, I'm happy with. 6-7 from Sorrentino. Very, very good. Bloom, 3-1. Obviously, we're going to focus on the players that we have brought in. 2 goals for Montero, and that's pretty much it. Obviously, Grotta wasn't supposed to get any goals or assists, but only 1 clean sheet in 32 games. That's not necessarily going to be great for him, but we are working our way into the second season. Now, we should be able to bring in some better players, hopefully. For the new season, since we are conceding so many goals, we have to bring in a new defender, and it is going to be Riquelme. I love that name. If anyone remembers the Argentinian Riquelme from back in the day, one of the best number 10s out there, he was huge. But this is the one that we have brought in from Everton de Viña. He comes to Northeast United for 800k. His contract was running out. I'd be surprised if the... Oh, nice. Excellent deal. Did not expect that, actually. What is the overall rating here? We are looking at 64. Very, very good. So on that left back position right here, right now, Riquelme takes over, and we are very happy to welcome him into the squad. Great pace on this young man. He is 19 years old, 5'8" tall. Now, to improve the rest of the squad. The next purchase is a left midfielder in the name of Qual, coming in here in a nice suit. He is ready. He comes in from the Australian League, from Central Coast Mariners. I think that is from the Australian League, nonetheless. We are getting an A. Let's go. That's huge. What's your rating, pal? Please be high rated. I need you to be above 61. It is 66. Oh, yes. Let's freaking go. That's a big one. New star player. It says straight away he will go into our starting 11 on that left midfield position, right in front of Riquelme, the new signing. And that now leaves us. Actually, let me show you his stats. 85 pace, 4-star weak foot, which is huge. He plays on the left, so his left foot needs to be quite decent. Good enough shooting, decent dribbling. This one is going to work out perfectly well for us. Big boy transfer coming in. Ince from Turkey. Actually, nationality, but the team itself is Bielefeld. He comes in to take over the centre attacking midfield position at Northeast United, which means Benny is going the other way. Benny has left the squad, guys. Price rating coming in at an A. We'll take that. and he is 66 rated. Lads, this has me excited. I still somehow have 2 million to spend, and I will do so. The final piece to the puzzle is here. His name is Cabrera, which I love. He comes into our squad immediately. What's the rating? Give it to me right now. Kenji Cabrera. I mean, Kenji reminds me of a couple of, like, I don't know, anime characters for some reason. But he comes in, excellent deal, get in, and he will take over from Gastanaga, who will be let go. Yes, I will do it for the better of the team. Cabrera, left centre mid, Sorrentino, right centre mid. We are set up in a perfect way. He is actually very good as a midfielder that can do everything, attack and defense. I like that. He takes over now at the age of 19, 5'9" tall. Now I think our season is going to be much, much better. Our biggest talent, Adriano Machado, 1.2 million, sadly, is a goalkeeper. I mean, I guess that's okay, but I wish there was a button that takes you from signing a player immediately into the youth academy so you can take a look at these players, because I'm still not adjusted to where I can find these players. But he comes in at a 63 rating, 69 to 94 potential, 15 years old. So that means we'll have to wait for him to come in later on, but could be like 68 rated by the time we bring him in. Our goalkeeper right now, as you guys might know, is 60 rated. So he takes over straight away, which is good, because that's a high potential goalkeeper, and Grotta can be a good enough backup then. Look at me! I found some more players. De Luca, I've sent the scout to Italy, and he's come back with 2 decent ones already. First one, Berardi, 54 rated as a left back, 15 years old. We'll give him time to be the backup in our team, but this right here could be a big boy. He comes in at a 62 rating. Vito De Luca sounds like someone that should be a mafiosi movie, but he comes in straight away into our squad. The choice has been made. He's going to become our right winger from this point on, and that was the right decision. He goes from a 62 to a 64 rated player. We're going to work on his, I would say weak foot is more important, but it takes only 4 weeks to grow with this one. So he goes into the starting 11. I'm very confident that this could be a good one. Youth Academy doing well. Season's over. Guys, let's see how things have gone for us. Have we done better than last season? First of all, I actually want to see the standings this time. 12th. Yes. That's progress. I like that. Next season, though, I'm definitely aiming for promotion. We are going up to 58 points this season. At the top of the league, we have Tranmere Rovers with 85, Charlton Athletic going up, Stevenage going up, and the rest is playing for promotion. Those promotion spots are what I'm definitely aiming for the next season, but this should give us a lot more money for the next year. And the team itself, that is the big question. This is the issue. Singh sadly has not grown as much as I hoped and has not performed as well as I hoped he would. So clearly he is the worst player in the team at the moment. Inja has done well, 71 rated, massive growth for him. Crawl up to a 69. Cabrera, one of our best players this season. I can't wait to show you guys his stats. Sorrentino has done all right, 64 rated, obviously not amazing, but that's okay. De Luca, 67, very good for us. Bloom, 70 rated, once again, very satisfied with his growth. Montero, 63. I mean, it's all right. It's not amazing. And the same goes for Herbert, but he has more upside than Montero, I think. So we'll see what happens there. Riquelme, 69. And the goalkeeper from the Youth Academy took over. Machado now is 17 years old, actually 16. And he has come into the starting lineup to perform on the stage, on the big stage, I should say. And now we want to see who has been the best in this second season. Well, Singh has gotten 16 goals and 1 assist. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not necessarily great considering he has only got up by +2. So with the money next season, we're definitely signing a striker. Has to be a top one. Cabrera, insane performance. Same for Inge. Kuol has done all right. Sifama as a substitute has been good. So overall, I'm still pleased, especially considering we have gone up. But now I'm more excited about the next season, where the worst team, Northeast United, is going to go ahead and improve even more. Well, the Hungary national team is doing really well right now, topping the group in the Nations League, I believe, as I'm recording this. And we are looking at Redzic. He is a Hungarian player coming into our squad now in that striking position that I wanted to fix. Damir Redzic is coming in from Ferencváros. That is the team he's coming in from. The price rating, a B. I'll take it. It's not too bad. And his rating overall is a 71. That's what I like to see. 88 pace, 74 shooting, 78 dribbling. Welcome to our team, Redzic. There's going to be a lot relying on you. By the way, Kroll has requested a transfer. We might have to let him go. I've now managed to bring in one more player, and his name is Leandro Morgala. He is coming in from Germany, from 1860 Munich. The price of it is an A, which we will take on immediately. And he should be way higher rated than Montero. Please tell me he is. Yes, he is. Montero now becomes a very good backup for us as Morgala takes over. Great pace, defending, and physicality on this man right here. He comes in at the age of 19. Should be a great addition to this squad and our defense overall. I have managed to bring in a left wing. We have sold off a bunch of players and we have brought in Niels Mortimer. He is coming into the team, or Mortimer, whatever, however you want to call him. Good price. I guess it wasn't ideal, but he comes in to play in the left wing spot. And now that we have a left wing and right wing, I guess we want to play a little bit more attacking, which means our boys here, Sorrentino and Cabrera, need to do a lot more defensive work, which they don't necessarily have the stats for. So maybe that's something to look out for in the upcoming season, bringing in a proper CDM to help out Cabrera in that position. But for now, this is the team. Let's see how they do. The season is over. I'm seeing a lot of victories. Is it finally time for us to move up? My manager rating ain't looking too good. Where are we? We are second. Come on. Finally, promotion has come in. EFL League 2. Goodbye. We are not here anymore. Northeast United, 94 points, going up, getting more money, and hopefully making our lives much, much easier. Very satisfied with that result, my friends. And let's take a look at the team itself. Redzic, 78. Come on. Inge, 75. Mortimer, up to 72. I believe that is a +5. De Luca, 72. Sorrentino, definitely the main issue within the squad. Cabrera, 74. I'm happy with. Riquelme looks decent. Herbert, however you want to say his name, 69 rated. It's not great. We possibly have to replace him as well alongside Sorrentino. Those are the two positions we can clearly tell need improvement. Morgala up to a 72. Machado, 73. That's great. I love it, guys. Great performances all around is what I'm hoping for here from the boys. Who has done best? Redzic, 36 and 3, +7 in this season alone. Cabrera, 18 and 11 from center midfield. De Luca with the 20 goal contributions, 15 for Niels right here, 8 and 6 for Sorrentino, which is actually quite impressive. I did not expect it from him. Inge needs to perform better. 5 and 7 is not necessarily ideal. But having said that, guys, I'm very pleased with the performances of this team for this season. And I can't wait to see how much cash we get as we move up into League 1 finally.
Took long enough.
So here's the issue that I now run into with FIFA 23 and not having the cheat engine. I have an objective, which is the highest one that I have. And this one is the one that I will have to follow in order to keep the job. If I don't follow this, I will be fired. So within 2 seasons, sign 4 youth players to the senior team, play them in 20 matches, either as part of the starting 11 or coming on as a sub. This puts me into a tough position. Ideally, I want to buy players, but now I have to use my budget to possibly sign a 5-star scout and find someone massive. And if I don't, I still might get fired. As mentioned, the centre-back position was one that I wanted to jump into, and it is Marco Bush coming into our team. He is from Switzerland, A rating on this transfer, which I love to see. Montero is going to get taken out, and Bush comes in with a 72 rating, which is a +3 upgrade on Herbert, who went the other way in this transfer deal as well. Apart from that, I can't make any more signings because I have to focus on the Youth Academy players. This season, I struggled. I struggled so freaking much, and we came in 3rd. So, we're going to have to play playoffs. If we somehow make it through, I'll be very happy. If we don't, I'll be upset because I have been held back by this whole Youth Academy thing. I've tried my best, and guys, I'm going to tell you right now, normally recording my rebuilds takes like 4 to 5 hours, maybe maximum 6. I've been sat here for 5 to 6 hours, and I'm only at this point now. Like, that's how bad this thing is. The manager rating thing needs to be an option in career mode where you can just toggle it up to 99 and just lose out on objectives, because the objectives, you can't choose them. Or at least give me an option to choose the objectives that I want to go after, because it's silly. Some of them really turn off the way you play career mode and force you in a certain direction which you just don't want to play. So yeah, big issue there for me still. But looking at the squad right now, we are seeing lots of growth. Redzic, 83 rated, definitely the highest rated player in our team, and I love to see that Machado is right up there with him. Now, we will have to make some big signings soon, because some of these players are stagnating and we need to do better with them. Looking at the squad hub at the same time, we are looking at 27 and 8 from Redzic. He's continuing his incredible form in this team, and he's way too good for our squad, which could be a dangerous thing. We don't want to lose out on any of our top players. Charlton Athletic chosen to be our opponents, and we do get past him. Who are we up against there? I don't care. I don't care, because we have made it into the championship. Yes, come on, lads. We have done it. Give me more money, please. I need it. The time has come for me to realize that we also have access to the free agents. I can't believe I've been this oblivious to it, but I have made a couple of signings, guys. First of all, we have brought in Kraft from the free agents, an 88 rated goalkeeper. Machado, our original goalkeeper, for some reason stopped growing. I'm assuming it's probably because we didn't do too well defensively in the previous season. On top of it, I have got myself in a transfer handle into the team as a proper CDM. He is coming in to help out Cabrera, take off his defensive duties, and basically focus on that side of things for our team, which I'm very happy about. And along with that, my friends, we have just gotten another one in. His name is Bianchi. He will take over from De Luca, and he will become our right winger from this moment on, upgrading that position massively up to an 83. With that being said, I could have brought in a lot more free agents, but I have grown attached to a couple of these players in here, and I obviously don't want to change the entire team. So I've only gone for the positions that seemed to have stagnated somewhat, and I feel like these signings could take us to that next level. Will it be enough to get Premier League football? I don't think so. It depends on the growth of the players. If anyone is actually properly stagnating in January, I might be bringing in more players. Brought in one more player for the vibes. Lomami. The name, the name just certifies him coming into club. It's only a +1 upgrade, but at least he does grow into a higher rating. So he has come in, right back, replaced. Season's done, 2027. Win over win over win. That's what I want to see. So we have a thumbs up on the manager rating. That's good. So I have survived. Ratings wise, Redzic 85, Bianchi 84, goalkeeper up to an 89. Hendel might have had some issues here with the formation. I need to sort that out real quick, because I might have messed up there, but he did get enough playtime, it seems like. Now, for Cabrera, obviously, we are very happy with his performances previously. It's going to be a big question to see how he has done this season. Lomami up to a 75. That's only a +1. So we are still lacking in a lot of areas in terms of higher rated players. But for the championship, this should be a good enough team. Question. Let's go ahead and see how the team has done in the league. 100 points. Northeast United is climbing up the table. The longest rebuild to start off the year, lads. 100 points right here. 104 on Sheffield. Who cares? We are a Premier League club now, and that is the only thing that matters. I genuinely do not care about any other team. It's all about Northeast United. Now, performances. We can see Redzic, 35 goal contributions. Cabrera, again, incredible. He comes in with 28. Bianchi, coming in for his first season, 27 goal contributions. Mortimer has done all right. Inge, 10 and 11. I'm pretty impressed with that. Luca with a 9 and 5. Guys, very well done from the team. Now we are a Premier League club, which means Premier League money, which means big transfers. Oh yes, 70 million. Let's get it started. And here are the signings. I've brought in 2 players, one of them being Anthony Rualt, a player that has gotten a massive potential upgrade in this year's FIFA, and a player you should look at immediately. Morato has come in alongside him to strengthen the defense. I have mainly focused on the defense. These are 2 players I spent money on. Birch goes down to the bench right here. Rualt takes over. I also should be sorting out my bench later on as well, but Morato and Rualt Now, in that centre-back position, a great pairing that hopefully can take us very, very far. Now I'm going to look into free agents to try and find a couple of players that could improve us in the lowest rated positions, which would be the left wing spot. And actually, funnily enough, one of my latest transfers, Lomami. Hey, wouldn't be bad if he drops down to the bench, right? We need good backup players anyways. And here he is. One player has come in and his name is Kovalenko. He is a center forward from Ukraine, 86 pace, 79 shooting, 77 passing, dark hair, blonde beard. Don't know how that works out, but it has for him. 19 years old, 5'8" tall. He will be playing on that left wing. I think this team now actually looks very good. And here we are in 2028. Our first Premier League season has come to an end, my friends, and I'm seeing dubs and draws. Where did we end up? That's the big question I want answered first for this season. 9th. Northeast United have gotten into the top 10. That's huge. I'm very happy with that. We're not too far off like top 7, and that would have been like Conference League football and all that. That's good. That's very good. Manchester City have won the league, and I have seen that we did beat Manchester City the first time around we played against them. We beat them 3-1, which is extremely impressive if you ask me. Now, looking at the team, Redzic, 86. Inje, 79. Needs to be replaced possibly. Bianchi has gone up to an 85. Hendel, 81. Cabrera, despite all of his good performances, stuck at his rating, which is really disappointing. I hate to see that. Kovalenko up to an 84, Riquelme up to a 79, Rualt very much coming in with the high growth, then Morato with the 83, Lomami not looking too good sadly, and Hendel I'm happy with, Kraft I'm happy with, the bench I'm actually okay with. I had to sell a bunch of players to bring in some cash to upgrade some of these players, what's it called, wages, and yeah, it isn't easy. Redzic 29-4, Kovalenko 17-4. He has done well in his first season for the club. Hendel coming in with the 10 assists from CDM. I appreciate that. But now we need to move forward even more. I need even more money. Do I get more than 70? I doubt it. I tried to go for a new center attacking mid, and there's one player I wanted to bring in. He's a center mid who I'm going to turn into a center attacking mid. Chukwuemeka is coming into our team. Inje has left. With that, guys, 47 million transfer has gone through, and now let's take a look at how good he will fit into this team. I genuinely think this is a big boy transfer. 83 rated, possibly goes up to an 85 if he goes into the cam position, which we love to see. And along with that, I also brought in one more transfer. 2 big transfers this season. Esteves has come into the squad, 82 rated right back, a player that didn't have this high potential in FIFA 22. So I'm very excited to have him be part of this squad as well. Riquelme and Cabrera have survived for this season. Guys, one thing I completely forgot in the last season is the fact that we did go ahead and win the FA Cup. I did not mention that at all, and I realized it because for some reason I was in the Europa League this season. Now, in the Europa League this season, we failed. But what happened after was incredible. Let me show you as I go into the calendar. We fell down to the Conference League and we won the Conference League against Napoli right there in the final. Extremely satisfied with the fact that we pulled that one off. And I can't wait to see how the rest of the team is looking at this stage. We are looking at Redzic, 87, Chukwu, 86, Kovalenko, 85, Bianchi, 86. Hendel and Cabrera definitely need upgrading. That is for sure. One of the main things we want to do in the next season is to bring someone in that is going to be better than Cabrera and ideally Riquelme as well. Rualt and Morato looking good. Kraft on the 90 rating, Esteves on the 83. I think we have put ourselves into a great position there when it comes to our squad, and I can see big improvements coming next season. Bianchi, Redzic, Kovalenko, the top 3 performers of this season, and Hendel getting himself 16 goal contributions off of the CDM position is very impressive to me. This was a great season. I did make one mistake though that I'm just realizing now. I forgot to change Chukwu to a center attacking mid. Lads, I've been recording this for so many hours now. My brain is fried. So let's get it on into the new season. Actually, before we do that, I forgot to show the most important thing. Where did we finish in the Premier League? Are we anywhere in the top? Nope, top 7. We're not there. 60 points. We got to do better than that. I am having to do some insane team management and objective management to get things done for this new season. But Baturina is the man I've brought in. 86 rated. Insane stats on him. A guy that I actually made a video on in terms of like a YouTube shorts where I told you that you can turn him into the best player in the game. And honestly, he looks insane on FIFA 23. His stats are ridiculous if you see them right there. But he is the only big transfer I've brought in. I also brought in a free agent in the name of Blondel, who takes over the left back position because our left back was struggling in terms of growth. So now our team is looking very strong, and we need to qualify for Europa League football through the qualification stages and hopefully get European football throughout our performances this season as well. This season, we finish in the Europa League final, but that's not what I want to show you guys. We also come in, nope, not the FA Cup. Come on, stop messing up, lads. We finish in the 4th position. Northeast United is now a Champions League club. No matter if we win or lose this upcoming game against AC Milan. Let's see how this one goes. Oh, sorry, against Chelsea. Bedzic 88, Chukwu 88, Bianchi 88. I mean, the lowest rated player in this team is Blondel, left back. We will be replacing him. Kraft is injured. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is going to be a loss, isn't it? We're going to lose this because we're missing our goalkeeper. Oh, that's so... that's so unfortunate. There's nothing I can do about it. I genuinely believe we lost this only because we didn't have our goalkeeper, but we qualified for Champions League football. Next season, I genuinely believe could be the one. We can get everything done. We will try so. Let's take a look at the players and their performances real quick before we move on into the new season. We are looking at the squad hub immediately, and we will see who is the best one. It's Kovalenko. 37 goal contributions. Redzic coming in with the 34. Chukwu, great season in the cam position. Feeling very good there. 12 and 8 for Baturina. +1 for him. Bianchi with the 10 and 5. Hendel is doing all right. Left back and also CDM are probably the positions that we need to upgrade in. Let's do so. There's only one man I wanted. I had 200 million to spend. Jude Bellingham. Lads, I'm such a fan of him. I just have to say it. He is one of the biggest talents in the world, and now he belongs to us. And he comes in at a 91 rating. Thomas Hendel plus 136 million. Mate, I'm so excited. Potentially 92 rated. We'll see about that. But guys, this is a massive transfer and potentially the biggest transfer we will ever make. But he's not the only one. He's coming in alongside Luka Netz. Yes, Luka Netz has joined us. 85 rated left back coming in from Germany. And Sorrentino is obviously not a part of our team anymore. Jude Bellingham coming in to take over as a right centre mid alongside Baturina. Our team is ridiculous. I am fully expecting this team to crush it this year. And it should. So let's do it. Quarterfinals in the Champions League. Club Brugge technically should be easy, and it has turned out so. Semi-finals against Real Madrid. That's it, guys. This is the longest rebuild I will probably do on FIFA 23. Oh, it's a win. I thought I was going for another season. Yes. Wait, what? Oh. Bournemouth? What? Hold on a second. Am I seeing this right? Am I in the Champions League final against Bournemouth? Oh, I know why. Wait, please tell me I downloaded new squads when I went into this career mode, because I might not have done it. You know why I know this? I put all the big players. Yep, they're all there. Oh, wow. If you guys know my last video, I put all the players, like the best talents in the Premier League, all of them into Bournemouth. And now we know how well they're doing. I mean, it seems like Haaland is gone, so he's not there anymore. So that makes it a little bit easier. A couple of new players have come in for sure throughout the years. I think I thought I downloaded the new squads as I was recording this video, but apparently I didn't. Well, it is what it is, guys. We are now up against Bournemouth in this final, which is good. But I'm going to simulate that because this video is already too long. I don't want to occupy too much of your day. But most importantly, let's look at the squad. Redzic, 90 rated, 98 pace, 92 shooting, 90 dribbling, 5-star, 5-star. What an incredible player he has become for us. Chukwuemeka up to an 88 rating. Extremely satisfied with him coming into the squad. Kovalenko, black hair, blonde beard, iconic. Baturina, one of the best talents that I had in FIFA 22, and once again is a ridiculous player. Jude, captain, 92 rated. Ridiculous stats on him. Obviously, one of the biggest talents in world football. Bianchi has done really well for us since he has come in. Esteves with the 85, Morata with the 86, Rualt with the 87, Lukanets with the 86, and Kraft with the 91. And I gotta say, going from the worst team in FIFA 23 to potentially the best now, that makes me extremely proud. When we look at the individual stats here to finish off the season, we are looking at 40 goals. Get in, Redzic. 0 assists. You selfish man. Bianchi with the 26 and 12. Kovalenko with the 20 and 16. Jude 12 and 8. Chukwuemeka only 5 and 10. That's not good enough. But Redzic, 40 goals. Man, this man from Hungary has had an incredible season, but boy, is he selfish. Before I forget, in the last rebuild, I bottled the Champions League final, and I said as a forfeit that in the next rebuild I record, I have to use the worst goalkeeper I can find. And it's funny, I found one from India. So for Northeast United, the worst team in the world, now we are forced to use a terrible goalkeeper with a 50 rating in the Champions League final. I'm going to lose this one too. And here we are with our 50 rated goalkeeper. Guys, I don't know what to say. Good luck to me, I guess. I will have to score in literally every single chance we get, because every chance they get, they will score. I'm surprised it's not 1-0 yet after 4 minutes here, but this could be a huge attack. This could be a 3-1 type of situation. I am waiting. I am passing. I'm running. Bianchi seems to be a left footer. He is a left footer. Bianchi, 4th minute. Come on. Let's freaking go. Yes, mate. Oh, don't put your nose into the camera, pal. 33 minutes have passed and we have not conceded yet. I don't even know how that is possible. Ahmed on top form, it seems. Let's whip that cross in. Bianchi. That's a good one. Redzic, our striker, nearly had it done. Hold on a second. Redzic again. 69th minute. I see someone on the right. I see it. I pass it. And I miss. No. It's 1-1. 90th minute. Please let this be the one. I beg you. Come on. Come on. Bianchi. Redzic. Redzic. Yes. Yes. Come on. What a story. From worst team in the world. From the worst team in FIFA 23 to lifting the trophy with a 50 rated goalkeeper. Yes, man. Absolute scenes. Get in. Yes, it's done. 2-1. What, Bournemouth? Where are your best talents at? And here comes Jude. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video up until this point. If you have, it has been a long freaking journey, but it was worth it. The toughest challenge has been completed at the start of FIFA 23. And I'm telling you, I never recorded a rebuild for this long. I started early this morning. It's midnight now, but it's hopefully worth it for your guys' entertainment. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all. And we'll catch you on the next one. Take care and peace.